Welcome to the project demonstration of wireless device locator using RF communication. So the main purpose of this project is, so this is useful for not only for the blind persons, anyone. So generally in our daily life we are going to lose some objects like mobile phone or keys. So when we place this to the so-called small objects, so these receivers, so whenever you want to find that, if you are unable to see normal way, so then by switching on this particular switch of this respective module, like for example we place this to our TV remote or a keys, then when you switch on this, so the system will send the message to this receiver module, then it will be received by this RF receiver and given as input to this decoder IC, and from there too we'll get the audible buzzer alerts directly from this piezo buzzer. So this respective receiver module is programmed to this respective transmitter module. So these two switches for these two receiver modules. So here the switches interface to the encoder IC, this HT12E encoder IC, and the encoded data from the switches will given as input to this transmitter, so which is operated at 433 megahertz frequency. So through that frequency we are going to send the data commands through this antenna cable, so that will be received by these two receiver modules. Means one transmitter, two receivers, this will receive the data. But coming to the outputs, so the respective addressing will be given as output to the buzzer. Means switch 1 for the receiver 1, switch 2 for the receiver 2. So we place this to the remotes and we place this to the car keys or house keys. So when we want to find the car keys, then switch on this, so then automatically the respective receiver will receive the data, and the same data from the transmitter to receiver will be given as output to this piezo buzzer through this BC547 transistor. So the data nothing but digital data only, 0 or 1. So now it is 0. So when we off this, then that one digital output 1 is given as input to the trigger of this base of our transistor, then automatically the buzzer will get switched on. In the same manner, switch 2 also will provide as a one output, digital output 1, so that is given as input to this receiver 2 and the same output to this buzzer through this BC547 transistor. So before switching on the gate, keep on off these two switches, first two switches, and initially on the power supply to the receiver module, and then after transmit. As we can see that there is no transmitting signal, that's why this LED is in off state. So when we on the power supply, then so it will show the status of the transmitting is and receiver in same region. So the distance between these two modules should be below 30 meters, then only this will works in open area. So now if you want to on the first device, so device 1, so now it is not on. So if you on the both, then both will get the outputs, right? So this main application for this one is blind persons to find their blind stick or any other specific objects. By hearing the sound we can find the objects.